I've been playing this 100% free-to-play account for over 400 days, and since I've started, I've gotten almost 37,000 trophies, but in this video, I want to cross the 40,000 trophy mark, which is going to take some serious grinding, some lucky drops, a new legendary brawlers that you guys choose, and some help from my friends. Now, since I have to push over 3,000 trophies, and I only have until the end of the season to do it, I needed to get on a win streak right away. So we started off in Knockout, getting win after win, and Supercell blessed me with a mythic star drop to start off my push. Mega Pig was back, and I was excited to see if I got something sweet in my rewards, but first, I had to do some quests, so I took Willow, and actually, I had a lot of fun playing her.
Nice throw!
After that, we cruised through Mega Pig. Now, we didn't do the best. We only won 11 out of 15, but as a club, we got Max Pig pretty fast, so honestly, it doesn't really matter too much. But after that, I wanted to finish what I started, so with Willow, I hopped in some games with my friends Andy and Pizza, and we made our way to over 500 trophies with her. After that, I was so close to 37,000 trophies that I pushed on with Byron, and after a few games, I hit 37,000 and collected my massive 300 coin reward. And then realized I still had 3,000 more trophies to push before this season ended. Now, I spent the next couple days making a frame for my mother so that she could do some of her mosaic artwork in a frame that I made. And fun fact, my mom recently had her work displayed in the Marvel series Echo. Disney commissioned her to do it, and it ended up in the show. It's pretty dang cool. Now, remember when I did those Mega Pig games? Which you should, because that was like 20 seconds ago for you. Well, I came in on this day, thought I was recording. Turns out I wasn't, because I'm a moron, and you don't get to see what I got for my Mega Pig. But let me spell it out for you. Nothing. When I was almost through recording, I realized that my stuff wasn't turned on, so I fired my stuff up, and I just needed one more RT victory for a quest. But as it turns out, I suck with RT. However, after a couple losses, we finally got a win and turned to my next quest with Janet, which we lost to, and I tilted my Janet under 500 trophies. Clearly today was not my day, and honestly the rest of the day was a struggle too. But finally we did get it all done, and I collected my glorious star drop from the Brawl Pass. That was sarcasm, in case you didn't catch it. In fact, every star drop I got off the pass this season was either a rare or a super rare. Literally every single one of them. Like, star drops are a scam. Or at least that's how I feel until I get something good, and then they're the best thing ever. I started off the day in Hot Zone, and as you've seen throughout this series, I mainly only take my brawlers up to power 9, and while that used to be good enough, with the level changes, it has made it so much harder. So after that game, I decided to give myself a little boost, and I picked up my gadget for Lou. Now, it was only just Map Maker, and normally I don't play Map Maker much anymore because, well, I don't get trophies, but this was actually a pretty cool wipeout map that they turned into a Hot Zone map, so thumbs up for that one, guys. The next day, I woke up to find a Crow Hypercharge in my shop, and I really wanted it. Now, I've gotten quite a few free Hypercharges from events, but other than the Shelly one, I can't actually use them because I only have a couple brawlers at power level 11, but I really wanted this Hypercharge. However, good sense finally got the best of me for once, and I instead decided to spend almost all my resources on a brawler that I'm not even good with, and I got him all the way to power level 11. With 2 gears. Okay, now that I'm saying that out loud, perhaps that wasn't so smart of me. But you know what? It was fun. So I took my new Max Brawler and I went in with randoms on an old school map that I really like. And instantly, my teammates folded like a lawn chair. And then thank God I powered up Dynamite because those explosions hit harder than ever. I mean, they hit nothing because I'm clearly out of practice with them. So I queued up again, but this time with friends. I just needed to warm up. That was all. Not because I'm bad. So then, for the hardest quest in this video, I was tasked to get 15 kills with a power 9 Gene. And it was brutal. It took me 45 minutes of playing Knockout to get it, and I only gained like 50 trophies. I am so saving my rerolls next time for this one. Now, the next day, I took a look in the shop, and what do you know? There's Phoenix Crow. I would buy this if I had enough gems. So I decided to go back to my brand new power level 11 brawler and run into some duos. The very first game I played, there was a Maisie that comes along and stole our cubes. And then she ran into the smoke to prevent us from getting them back.
Giving it up?
Really? At the end of the match, we found ourselves against that team again, and the Maisie, of course, was throwing up the clown pin, so you know what needed to be done. Hey. Oh! Come on now. After completing my quests and duos, I turned my attention to some 500 brawlers. First up was Byron and Gym Grab. Easy. Next up was Sprout. I grinded him for a while in Gym Grab, doing pretty well, and then the guys wanted to play a Brawl Ball map that I would be absolutely terrible with Sprout, but you know what? Hey, whatever. We were going to make it work. And then in the last game before we hit 500 trophies, we were getting absolutely stomped. And then this bull, he had the opportunity to win. I mean, we were dead. It was an open goal, but he decided to taunt us instead. And well, he got a lesson in hubris. Get it to Andy. Andy got a super. That's a goal. Oh, they should have won the game. They shouldn't have done it. Dude, give that bull the freaking huge. So that means every brawler I own is at minimum 500 trophies. If I get all of those up, at least 300 trophies per brawler, I'll be at 50,000. Brawl Stars started the day by flaunting the fact that I could get so much more with the Brawl Pass. I know. Thanks for rubbing it in. Then I was invited to do some 5v5, and I thought, you know what? What the heck? I have a quest with Dinah, and I went crazy. Dude, I destroyed people. 12, bro. I went 12-0. After that, I did my obligatory 5 games of Robo Rumble and then got into the Star Tunes Challenge. In our second game, we had one that was really close and we should have lost, but just like the bull before, this Maisie, she wanted to make a point, and, well, she did, but I don't think that's what she had in mind. And for that win, I got a mythic star drop, which resulted in this. Okay, we do get something out of this. It's gonna be good. I mean, it's a gadget. That saves me 1,000 coins. A few games later, I picked up a cosmetic for Ruffs as well. Ruffs is the man of the hour today, supposedly. And then, after the final beatdown, I got my legendary star drop. Congrats, we've won the challenge. Okay, and my legendary star drop. Come on. Wait. Hey, that's a pretty dope skin. But I wanted like, Amber or Meg. Over the next couple days, I played casually, bringing Nita up to 650 and Byron up to 550. Now, you may be thinking, hey Lex, you only got a handful of days to get all the way to 40,000 trophies, but I knew there was something big coming. However, you're right, I am running out of time, so it was high time to kick it into gear and gain some trophies. Or lose trophies. Yeah, thanks. Now, I knew something was coming, but what I wasn't expecting was in my very first star drop on this day, I got, wait. Time to take out the rubbish. I actually got a brawler? So I wasted no time leveling him up as far as I could, which it wasn't much, thanks to my spending spree on Dynamite and Brock. But after a few games, I got 1,000 more on the pass, and I got him all the way to level 7. And thanks to win streaks, we steamrolled our way to 200 trophies real fast. Oh, I thought I just could walk that in. Dude, we are like failing in so many different ways. However, the next day, I did get my Buster to 600, but it was a struggle. Like, I was captain of the struggle bus that day. Now, I needed some easy trophies, so I fired up my brand new brawler Ash, and I lined up my quests, and even though we were playing on a map that isn't really good for him, we were at so low trophies that it didn't really matter. They gave up. That would be 100-0. I stopped for a second to pick up his mastery and upgrade him one more time, and then finished off the day hitting 38,000 trophies. Now, we were finally starting to make some progress. However, it was time to unleash the ultimate weapon. Today was the day that Larry and Lori came out in early access, and as I said in my 1v1 video with them, they're good. They're very good. So my goal was to get someone who got him in early access and grind with them for the easy trophies. So I looked, and yeah, no one online who had him. So we just played some knockout, tried to complete my quest with Janet, and that wasn't working. So I swapped to Nani when we had this game versus a Mandy. What? Yeah, okay, I'm not falling for that one again. After that, I finished off my quest in Brawl Ball with Ash to get my final legendary drop on the Brawl Pass. The end of the Brawl Pass, what am I gonna get? Just be a legendary brawler. Just be a legendary brawler. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Hog Rider Carl. It's a cool skin. But I wasn't through for the day because I got some bling and it was burning a hole in my digital pocket. So I spent the next 10 minutes looking for a skin to buy. And in the end, I got nothing. No, I couldn't make a choice. Now, I only had 5 days left to get almost 2,000 trophies, and I didn't find a Larry and Lori to play with on day one. But in the meantime, we played some 5v5 because the Brawl Together event had just started up. Then after a few games with Colt, I made a decision on that skin that I had been debating earlier, and I picked up one of my favorite skins. I like this skin. I don't care. I like it. But because the matchmaking had been so relaxed for the new brawler, we were just facing dumb comps like this. Okay, Triple Fang? Do you really need me to tell you what happened here? Look at this. It's stupid. All right, last star drop. All that, was it worth it? I think we know the answer to that. But later in the day, I found a friend who had the new brawler, and this is where it starts to get juicy. And if you doubt my strategy of getting hard carried by a ridiculously overpowered brawler, well then clearly you haven't been playing Brawl Stars for the past couple weeks. Or you don't have eyes to see the results of this game. Side note, if you don't have eyes and all you're doing is listening to my voice, then, I mean, you don't have any choice but to believe me when I say that I'm only 20 years old and I am for sure not overweight. Yeah, so that game got me over 550 with Ash, and just like here in Oklahoma, when we see a cow, we milk it. And Larry was my cow. The point is, I got trophies, and a lot of them. Starting with Dynamite, 600 Dyna was easy. 650 a walk in the park, 700 was just too simple. Then Max to 600 came and went faster than my wife can spend my money. 600 Stu? Check. 600 Rico? Yup. Heck, getting Charlie to 800 was easier than my prom date. Yeah, there's no segue out of this one. The next day, my friend Koala got his Larry as well, and you know what that means. It's time to ride that train just like I rode. Okay, I can't actually say that one. I wanted to push some brawlers to 800 since if every brawler I have reaches 800 trophies, then I'll reach my ultimate goal of 50,000 trophies. So I started with one that was already really close. 4 quick games later, and Tick was over 800 trophies. Next up was my second favorite brawler, Brock. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Yes! I did it! Suck it, Lodi! And as you can see by this win streak, we didn't lose a single game. Next up was another sharpshooter, and in the very first game, Koala went absolutely berserk and did this. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's 1v3, 1v2. I think that he probably wins this. Jeez, he's going to, dude. The whole team! The whole team, though! Now, we did end up losing our streak at 32 games, but then we got it right back and we went on to cross 39,000 trophies in the process. After a bit, we got tired of playing Knockout and hopped into some Heist. And yeah, as you well know, Larry is OP there too. Surprise, surprise. The only time we actually lost was to another Larry team. Everybody else got beat like a drum. I crossed 750 in Brawl Ball, and then a few games later, 800 Piper. And just like my dad when he left, we kept going. But I wanted to play Colt, and I wanted that star power, so I picked that up. With that acquired, we charged back into Brawl Ball until I had to head home for the day. Well, I opened it up for them, but they didn't use my hole. When I say to use my hole, I mean use it. But just like on Thanksgiving, when I see the food, I was just getting started, because when I got home, we hopped back into Heist, and a few broken phones from our enemies later, we had Colt to 850 trophies. Now, Koala was already at 800 trophies on his Larry, and he wanted to go for a 1K push, and I had a Charlie at 800 trophies, so we decided to get both our brawlers to 1,000 trophies. Gem Grab was the choice, and we were doing pretty well, although occasionally we'd get a really tough match. However, thankfully, we were getting underdog in those because we were getting matched up against players way above our trophy level. Now, eventually, we got there, and I got my second rank 30 brawler on this account and brought me within striking distance of 40,000 trophies. Now, the next day, I had to fly to Austin to film with Tribe, but I continued to do my quests, and in a random star drop, I pulled this out of a legendary.
Wait! Oh, it's Edgar skin.
I thought that was gonna be like.
It's still a good skin though.
OG approval.
I also got enough credits to unlock a brand new legendary brawler, but I was really unsure of what I should choose. Chester's fun, but he's not really the best brawler right now, so I asked you all, and I waited for your answer. Now, after filming for the whole day, I checked back in on the poll, and my choice was decided. Sandy was the newest legendary brawler on my squad. Then I chose my next brawler to unlock. For now. You'll see in the next episode. Then I continued on just getting some easy trophies and my quests done before Wasim wanted to film a video for his channel, and then we played some board games with the boys, and then I recorded another video for my channel, which, by the way, just gonna say, if you didn't watch the duo battles with me, Wasim, OJ, and Nubs, bro, you are missing out on one of the most hilarious endings to one of my videos ever. It was the last day of the season, and I was still 150 trophies away, and I had to film once again all day long. But that night, me and Wasim sat down and we started playing, and after her first win, I got this out of my star drop.
Legendary, that's what friendship gets you.
Oh, dude, a legendary on my free-to-play. This could be a legendary brawler.
Calm
OJ
down.
perked up for that one. Sam skin. Wait, no, it is actually Sam.
That's a brawler.
A brawler.
That's progress.
Now, we were exhausted, so we were just chilling and playing, but we had a really good time.
Can't do anything. Oh. You saved
I'm on the
it.
run.
So then we had one final game to get 40,000 trophies, and on the Star Road, my legendary star drop.
Actually did it, actually did it.
Nice, nice, nice.
Fortunately, I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna pass it
Spike's
to Aaron.
dead, Spike's dead.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah! The push to 40,000 is complete.
Only 10,000 more to go. Legendary star drop. Come on, please. Like a legendary brawler right now would like change the course of this entire account.
Do you have Crow?
It's a hypercharge.
Hypercharge.
Oh, yo! I got Crow hypercharge. I mean, it's kind of trash.